Imagine a place full of sweaty ass people who all come to torture their bodies with the main aim of improving themselves, even if it's by the smallest amount possible. And the only price is time and actual money. But anyways, you would assume such a place would be extremely wholesome, full of respectful and helpful people all working as a unit. Now, I want you to imagine all that, but the opposite. Okay, so for the past few months, your boy has been on his fitness journey and been in the gym for about 4 months so far. And let me just say, for the most part, it's been pretty good. But since I am who I am and negativity sells, I figured I might as well make a video on all the bad shit about gym culture. And lucky for me, there's a lot to talk about. Shit, man. There's so much to talk about, I'm not even sure what to say first. I guess I'll just begin with the minor inconveniences before getting on to the real stuff. So, if you've ever been new to a gym, it can be kind of intimidating. When you first join, you're hit with sensory overload. You see niggas walking sideways through doors, women in interesting fashion choices, naked old men in the locker rooms. I mean, it's a lot of shit to take in. But luckily for me, I had my more experienced brother around to show me the gym and how to actually use these machines. And it's honestly not that hard to understand, to be honest. But even though you may know what you're doing in a gym, there'll always be that random nigga in a hoodie who feels the need to give you unsolicited advice. I remember my bro and I were hitting the bench when some rando decided to come up to us and give us some basic ass advice. Now, I know the guy was just trying to be helpful, but if a nigga knows what they're doing, just let them cook. Damn, okay Arnold, okay Ronnie, okay Rick Ross. Is this how women feel with that whole mansplaining thing? Another thing that pisses me off is when niggas will be hogging the damn machines. You know how annoying it is to be walking around the gym looking like The Weeknd because every machine you need is in use. And it's even worse when you see niggas scrolling through TikTok between sets. My G, you're not the only person who needs that damn machine in the whole gym. That's why I prefer to just hit different workouts between sets instead of just sitting around. Don't get me started on niggas who sweat all over the stations and don't clean that shit up. You are the reason why the gym smells like what I assume Zazie Beetz smells like after a long day of work. This next one isn't really aimed at people in general, but it's always just mad depressing when you hop on a machine after some IFBB Mr. Olympia ass nigga has used it and you can't even budge what they rep. Now that I've gotten the light stuff out of the way, I'll be talking about the more serious problems with gym culture. So first off, the gym is naturally filled with narcissistic individuals and attention seekers. I mean, we had that goofy ass trend where women would try to cancel niggas for laying eyes upon them for 0.45 milliseconds. It's extremely obvious that they were only doing this shit for digital brownie points, but it's honestly funny as hell that they got the complete opposite reaction of what they wanted. Even worse are the people who think they own the gym and throw a tantrum when niggas dare to invade their goofy ass gym TikToks. These niggas are pretty much a whole circus and a clown show. Now, I've never seen this type of stuff in person, but the fact that it happens at all is proof that this is all a video game. There was also that other goofy trend of some losers saying that if you can't bench their above average bench press, you're pretty much a woman. Bro, the narcissists who honestly think they're better than everyone just because they lift some heavy metal need to do something I can't say on this channel. The fact that there are so many of these goofy ass gym trends honestly leads me to believe that some of you niggas should be using that money on a therapist instead of a gym membership. On the note of narcissists and mentally ill individuals, fitness influencers are either the biggest clowns or pretty helpful. The sheer amount of misinformation in the fitness industry is honestly pretty crazy. The amount of niggas who just hop on the internet and spread straight up cap, it's honestly not that crazy. I mean, it's the internet. But the fact that so many beginners get confused by this shit is the real problem. A lot of these niggas are just foot soldiers for fitness companies sent out to promote their protein powder or some shit. Bro, The amount of influencers and celebrities who promote straight up unrealistic standards is crazy. There's so many people who claim to be natural, yet behind closed doors blast enough gear and chemicals to stop a blue whale's heart. Celebrities who have been working out for a few months will all of a sudden have the results of a man who's been in the gym for 5 years minimum. I remember that Marvel movie actor drama. It happened like a few years ago or something. And only now that I've been working out do I realize how crazy the story is. My man went from this to this in the span of a few months, and is supposedly natural. I smell cap, man. We've all heard the Hollywood wives' tale of chicken, broccoli, and rice. Every time an actor starts looking like a Dragon Ball Z character out of nowhere, their go-to crutch is chicken, broccoli, and rice. Now, I'm no sports scientist, but I find it extremely hard to believe that every nigga in Hollywood is apparently on the same diet. I swear at this point it's just code word for trenbolone, testosterone, and roids. When it comes to influencers, it's still the same problems of roids and shit, but somehow they tend to be more transparent. Most of the time. Niggas will really post pictures of themselves with hosepipe veins looking like Majin Vegeta and still have the audacity to say they're natural. That's not even taking into account the fact that they usually only post pictures post-pump with insane lighting, despite not looking like that most of the day. The most insidious influencers are those who try to sell you their course that will supposedly make you look like them, even though we all know they're on whatever's in McDonald's Sprite. Even though there's like a shit ton even of things wrong with current gym culture, there's still some good there. You know, for the most part, the gym is a chill place that helps bring people closer to being more happy with themselves. Some aspects have just been corrupted a bit by dickheads, as all things are. To conclude, don't come to the gym just for the free Wi-Fi.